It was a quiet Sunday morning and I was sitting at my kitchen table with a cup of tea beside me. Across from me sat a good friend, casually sipping his own drink because we were just catching up, laughing, and then he asked a simple question. "Hey Alex, do you want to do a trip outside of Vienna?" And just like that, my mind was racing again. My thoughts scattered in all directions. What if I say yes and regret it because I wanted to have some me time today? What if fatigue hits me so hard that I can't even enjoy the trip? What if I get too exhausted and just want to sleep but can't? I can just tell you that the spiral had begun and I couldn't stop it. And then he looked at me, paused for a moment, and said with a soft smile, "Alex, you think it over and I will go ahead and enjoy it." And that sentence really hit me hard. I gave a nervous laugh, but deep down I knew he was right. And this moment really stuck with me because I realized my thoughts weren't just thoughts or background noises anymore. They were running and often ruining my life. So for years I was trapped in overthinking. Often my mind never stopped. From the moment I woke up to the moment I fell asleep. I analyzed, I doubted, I replayed conversations and planned every possible outcome. Even during moments that should have been joyful or calm, I wasn't in the moment, I was elsewhere, namely in my head. And then I slowly started to learn how to quiet that storm inside, and this really changed everything. So looking back, I was really shocked that I was trapped in this overthinking for years and that I am relieved now, and that this was really one of the most beautiful realizations I had when I was preparing for this episode, because overthinking really influenced my life, and this not just once. And this is why I want to share the exact techniques that helped me go from constant mental chaos to an inner clarity and also calm, because if I can do it, you can too. So the real problem with overthinking is that it drains your energy, blocks decisions, and disconnects you from the present moment. It's like a mental loop that traps you in worry. But first, let's talk about what overthinking actually is. Overthinking means that you are no longer just observing your thoughts, you are identifying with them. You keep analyzing what was, what could have been, all in an attempt to gain control over uncertainty. But the more you think, the more you lose your sense of clarity and peace. So from a neurological point of view, overthinking is a stress response. Your brain is trying to create safety through control. And the result is that you become mentally stuck, emotionally overwhelmed, and unable to act. So what really helps against overthinking? First, body before mind. The fastest way out of mental chaos is through your body. So place one hand on your heart or on your belly and take deep breaths. Really focus fully on your breathing rhythm. Try, for example, to breathe in for 4 seconds, then hold it for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4 seconds, because this grounds your nervous system. Number 2 is externalize your thoughts. Writing is really such a powerful way to relieve mental pressure. So everything that is circling in your head, put it on a paper, and you will gain distance and clarity, because once your thoughts are visible, they lose intensity. And it's also really helpful to reflect on what you actually think and what you want to let go of. Number 3 is meditation and mindfulness. A daily 5-minute practice can interrupt the autopilot of constant thinking. So sit down, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let your thoughts come and go without any judgment. And the funny thing is, years ago, I used to roll my eyes at the word meditation, but now I really treasure it because it connects me to my body, boosts my energy, and pulls me out of the noise. And if you like to hear one of my meditations, then feel free to message me. I'd really love to share it with you. Number 4 is mental discipline. With this method, you imagine your thoughts as a visitor. You decide who enters and who moves on. Say, for example, internally, "Thank you, thought, but I don't need you right now." Or simply observe, "Interesting what I'm thinking here." Because often when I did that, I had to laugh about my own thoughts, and I thought, what am I really thinking here? So always remember, you are not your thoughts. Most of them are just memories or projections. Number 5 is presence over analysis. Learn to focus on the now. What do you feel in this moment? What do you see? What do you hear? And what do you smell? Because the presence is where the true peace lives. Thoughts, on the other hand, usually live in the past or future and disconnect us from the present moment. And the last point, and also one of the most important ones, is conscious thought observation. Become a mindful observer of your thinking patterns. Which thoughts lift you up? Which ones drag you down? And what beliefs are no longer serving you? And which ones do you want to nurture? So really, please never forget that your thoughts shape your reality. So start to choose them wisely, and remember, through affirmations, conscious empowering sentences, you can always reprogram your mind towards good. And the more often you do it, the stronger those positive thought patterns become. More on this in my episode, How I Reprogrammed My Mind with Affirmations and my daily affirmations. And to end this episode, I want to remind you, overthinking isn't a weakness. It's a signal that your system is searching for control. Gently show your mind that you are safe. You are not your thoughts, you are your awareness behind them. And the more often you return to the present moment, the quieter your mind becomes. And here's an affirmation I want to leave you with. I am safe, I trust myself, I'm in the present moment, and my mind can rest now because my heart will guide me and I will handle everything with grace. So never forget, you are remarkable, and let's grow together. Remarkabilize us and hit the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode about mental health and life's remarkable opportunities. All the best, your Alex.